Hi Claremont, this is Allison Strange. I wanted to touch base this Tuesday and talk to you about things that came up in my meetings today. So I was up at City Hall most of the day getting ready for next week's council meeting, and I want to go over some items that are going to be on the agenda next week. You'll see them posted when they're finalized and they come through. We are looking at a budget amendment for next week. What this is our Q1 budget amendment. And what this is doing is fixing things that should have been, for example, in the 25 budget cycle, but have now landed in the 26 budget cycle. So most everything that we're going to see on there is not a budget amendment in the context of a change to the budget as much as it is an administrative function. So you can expect to see that. We've got some information on Fire Station 2, which is starting construction. So we're going to be looking at where we're moving the firefighters while we start construction on the renovation of Fire Station 2. A couple of procurement bids that are going out for kind of standard budgeted items. We've got potentially a disc golf course for a championship that's supposed to take place on May 7th through 10th. I did not get any details on that, so hopefully I'll hear about that soon. And then we've got some rezoning, golf cart extension, things that are closely related to items that we've been discussing so far. One of the things I'm curious about your take on is one of the applications is for a food truck parcel on the northeast corner of Lake Avenue and Highway 50. And I'm curious how you feel about us having basically a food truck parcel, a place for people to set up food trucks in from a permanent perspective. So interested in your take on that. Not sure I have an opinion on it, so I'm gathering information from multiple sources, hopefully including you. The next week we have a workshop. I guess it's being called a council retreat. It starts at 9 a.m. and I believe it's supposed to go all day. We will be discussing water rates and the process. As you know, we're trying to get our utility fees down, the procurement process, and we're going to establish our pre-budget priorities. I, of course, am going to be asking to once again lower the millage, not for the sake of any sort of signaling other than we expect property taxes to go up. We expect having more property, that we're going to have a bigger budget next year. So I think the millage rate should go down. Also, with the state making the moves that it's making to try to reduce the property taxes, I think that it's important that we be preparing for a reduction in property taxes. So might as well plan on it. Related to that, I did get today the DOGE report. It wasn't what I expected in the context that it is right now the 10 biggest cities in the state. That doesn't include Claremont. So it is an interesting report, and I'm looking forward to reading all the way through it. I did not get through all of it today after I got that. I had a meeting with police today. We're going to be working on their 5 and 10-year plans. I expect to be seeing that as we go through the next several months and we work into the budget cycle process. So I'm expecting to see that. And then what else did I have on my report here? I think I'm going to be going to Tallahassee tomorrow to talk to some of our legislatures up there. And we have, I'm going to be talking about property tax where I can, and then also sales tax. So I want to see if I can help be part of the solution on the property tax issue and come up with ideas that work for cities and counties without creating kind of a big government solution where Tallahassee is telling us all how we should be functioning at our local government level. So that'll be a good time. And I think that's really it for tonight. Oh, that's not it. What am I thinking? No, if you haven't seen, DPZ published the schedule, and it's been published. It's on the city website. It's on my page for the comprehensive plan. So that starts February 19th. And leading up to that, I heard today from staff that we will be having community meetings at multiple different locations throughout the city, multiple different dates. As soon as I get those, I will post them. I know the city will as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. Be thinking about what you love about Claremont, what you would like to see done differently, and basically some creative ideas that you have, because we're going to be getting those from you very, very soon. So that's exciting. I'll talk to you soon, Claremont. Thank you.